Hey, did you know that last week was Teacher Appreciation Week?
Unfortunately, we did not have an episode last week, so we were unable to show off all of our wonderful teachers.
Here's a compilation of all of our amazing teachers and aides here at Sebastopol. These people are the ones who truly make the Pioneer community.
We're so grateful to have each and every one of them.
Thank you, teachers!
I really appreciate Miss Anderson because she gives us food and she's very kind, very sweet lady.
I appreciate Miss Hollingshead because she's always open and very understanding on what you have going on and gives extensions for homework if you're busy.
I appreciate Miss Vanderhoof for always being so understanding of when we're working on our stories, and I don't always get mine done right away, but she's always really helpful when I have questions.
She's fun and always creative.
Miss LeClaire is super nice.
I appreciate Mrs. Verkla a lot because she's probably one of the best math teachers I've ever had.
Thank you, Miss Betts, for all that you do, for putting up with our shenanigans and dealing with this senior class all the way through high school. It's been a lot of fun, so thank you.
My favorite thing about Miss Cotty would have to be her inclusiveness to all of the students and her understandingness.
Oh, Mr. Paul's a pretty cool dude. He's a good teacher. Love you, Mr. Paul.
I appreciate Mr. Natwood because he reminds me when it's grade day.
What I appreciate about Mr. Kin is that he is a very nice teacher and also very easy to talk to, and I can always understand his art instructions whenever he helps me with a project or something.
I like how he always tells jokes and how he makes math fun and he's always understanding.
Awesome teacher.
Why?
Awesome jokes.
I really appreciate Mr. B because he's understanding with work and he's really funny.
I like Miss Bingo because she plays lots of games with us and she's really nice.
She's always trying to help us learn.
Mr. Skiba is one of my favorite teachers.
He teaches us very nice.
Kind and caring.
She always helps us when we need it and can put in the extra work when we ask her to.
Miss Newman is a kind and caring teacher.
Miss Schrader is the best teacher in the whole wide world.
Mrs. Jones is really nice to us.
I appreciate that Mr. Margraf gives us Aloha Fridays.
What I like about Mrs. Steed is that she's a very good teacher.
I appreciate how she teaches.
So what I appreciate about Mr. Carlson is that he is a great leader for the FFA program and he does a phenomenal job on educating us on how we grow our crops in the greenhouse.
I appreciate Mrs. Horvat because she let us have recess.
I like Miss Krieger because she lets us listen to It's Friday, every Friday.
She's nice, she's caring, and she helped me with a lot of stuff.
Thank you, Mr. Retzoff, for teaching social studies and science in the 6th grade classes.
I appreciate Mr. Horvath because he's just pretty cool and he's easy to talk to.
She's thoughtful and she explains stuff that I don't understand right away.
Thank you, Mr. Phillips, for being very critical on my business projects, keeping me in track.
I'm glad that Mrs. Dantorian helps me on top of things and makes sure my homework is done and everything is on top of things and stuff.
I appreciate Mrs. Hanson because she's super nice, and she gives me some snacks sometimes when I'm really good with my speech.
I appreciate Miss Ludeman because she's really nice and she always helps me keep my work up, and so I don't have any late work.
She's really kind and really engaged with the students when they need help.
I appreciate his consistency and some of the fun activities he has us do.
Mr. is the best teachers.
Mr. Harrell is always really adaptable to the students in his classroom and always tries to help us with anything that we need help with.
I like Miss Lama because she helps me read, she helps me do math, she also be silly and sometimes goofy.
Miss Jackson es muy amable, muy divertida, respetuosa y enseña las cosas muy bien. That she helps us get our books.
Thank you.
I appreciate Mr. Frank because he's coached me since elementary school. I like to talk to him about sports, and he's someone that believes in everyone.
I like Miss Moraski because she tells really funny stories and she has a really enjoyable class.
That she teaches math really good.
She speaks really loud.
All the teachers here are really nice and they've helped me a lot. Happy Teacher
appreciation to all of you.
Well, I get when he helps me.
I like how Miss Newman's always there to help when you need it.
I appreciate how fun and upbeat Mrs. Young always is.
I appreciate that Miss Rogers is a nice teacher.
I appreciate her willingness to help in any given situation.
I appreciate that Miss Bartle always makes sure that we have some fun while doing math and science and all that stuff.
Miss Restless has the best teaching style.
I appreciate her because she's a nice teacher and helps a lot of students out.
I appreciate that Mrs. Tink has basically tried to help us all. It's really nice of her to do that.
Hi Sevastopol, I'm sorry I can't be there today in person, but I very much wanted to say how much I appreciate every one of the associates that are at Sevastopol. It is Teacher Appreciation Week, but I think it's really, really critical and important to highlight all the hardworking associates at Sevastopol. Without you, our teams do not function. You are the backbone of programming. You stop, you pivot, you react, you do everything that you need to do for kids, and it's absolutely noted every day. So thank you for all you do, and have a great day.